Anyway, so yeah, the green one, you basically, like, make an area on the ground glow, and then when you hit the button again, it blows up. And then with any weapon, there's the, you can heal yourself if I put that thing on it. Oh, another sheet music. I wonder if I can bring this back to the bard in the other zones. So far, every quest we've done, everything about the quest was in one zone. If this sheet music goes back to the guy in the previous zone, it'll be the first time we've had a quest span multiple regions. Death from above? Oh, that's the head of the snake, I think. Yeah, so this snake statue just spans this entire field. And then here's the head of the snake right here. Oh, it woke up, dang it. There we go. Eat myself off a cliff. Polearm of Terror level 6. Follow the serpent to begin your ascension. The way will yield to the token of the serpent. I have not found a token of the serpent, I don't believe. Something. Can I drop down into its mouth? No, I can't. I can't climb up here. I was wondering if there was anything inside his jaws, because I can't see in there. Well, the polearm is now officially my highest level weapon. It just passed the axes. Wait, these respawned. I killed these before. Interesting. However, I think I killed him and left the zone to go upgrade my weapon earlier, so maybe monsters do respawn, but you have to leave the zone and come back. Fight went very well. Okay, so we got a thing saying to follow the snake. I assume the big rocky shape. There's that building that looks like a temple to the snake or something. But it also said we needed a token of the serpent, which I don't have. This lady said, help my peeps, they're northeast. And it's that way. Surge Step. Toggle, lock on required, no. Cooldown 90, duration 20. Unit attaches to the user's back while deploying propellers for max propulsion, assisting with accelerated tactical evasive maneuvers. Was that speed up your dodge?
Come to finish me off. You coward.
Who are you?
I'd sooner die before I tell you anything. Wait. Wait. Your necklace. Show it to me.
Is that our dad?
Impossible. It's you. Please tell me you're not one of them.
No. I just stole their gear.
It's clever. There's so much to say. But the curtain falls on me, my son.
No, we found our dad and he's dying? Oh,
My
man.
boy. Stolen from me. I am a vigil, sworn to protect Adea. We failed to stop the calamity, but hope stands before me. Take this. It's called the Keystone of Grief. Promise me. You must continue what we've begun to uncover. Find the journalist. Find Agatha.
I already found a journalist.
When you do, use the passcode. Pentos. They won't trust you. Especially dressed like that. I saw them escape into the rocky ridges. To the southwest. Towards the old windmill. I'm sorry. My burden is now yours to carry. Promise me, we'll stop the calamity.
Oh my god.
I will. Is Agatha my mother?
Your mother is dead.
Man. That's rough. Oh, okay. I almost forgot we're getting interrogated right now. So back to Mr.
I read your
Minichess.
psyche val. The military officially diagnosed you as being a high-functioning sociopath. I see why you were so successful. Out of curiosity, what's it like to barely feel anything?
Practical. I never second guess. I have no regrets, no fear, no animosity.
Even towards me?
Even you.
Give it time. I tend to bring out the worst in people. So, could you help me understand something? Your father dies in front of you. Your mother is dead. Why pursue this?
I stared into my father's eyes and saw a man with something I never had.
Conviction?
And what was that?
An undying purpose.
Pretty close.
I stood in the home I was born in, and it only seemed to fill me with more
questions.
Emptiness.
Nope.
No memories, no feelings. Nothing had changed. In that moment, I felt a connection.
To him?
To Hadia.
Interesting. So, where did you go from there?
Keystone of Grief, an ancient sculpture depicting a crying eye. It is carved from a strange material obtained from Vitalis and Vissa Hills. Wait, what? Where am I? Where did it... Oh. Oh, okay, I guess it's implying that we buried him. Because suddenly we're here. Okay, I'm trying to get my bearings and figure out where I'm at right now. Okay, there's the bubble thing. Okay. Did they end up dying? Okay, we needed to find a journalist and Agatha. We did find a journalist already up here, but now we know a passcode. By going back to quest, the music sheet would also mean that potentially EverQuest can span all regions. So I might find things that go to other people in other places.
Hey! If you're going to arrest me, just do it. Let's stop fucking around here.
Vitalis told me the passcode is Pentos. What's your connection to him?
Oh, so we're on the same team then. Vitalis is the source of my story. We met for the first time at the Weeping Knight statue. I don't know much about him. He was taking me to the Vigil headquarters when we got ambushed. It's somewhere in these rocky ridges.
So you are the journalist mentioned in this note?
Yes, I am. In my defense, you are dressed like the enemy. I was just covering my arse.
What do you know about their headquarters?
They call it the Watcher's Nest. To get there, Vitalis said we must follow the path with all the tombstones and obelisks just west of here. Vitalis described the entrance as a doorway etched into solid rock. He mentioned a windmill above it on the cliff. You need 2 keys to open the door. Vitalis
I found
gave
one
me
already.
during the ambush. Please, take it. Find Agatha. She has the other one.
She's dead. I already have that one. Oh, it was a candle. When I saw the outline of it, I thought it was a sword.
I got the key. Agatha didn't make it.
Ah, fucking hell. How did she... Never mind. I don't want to know. When we split up, I knew something terrible was going to happen. Finding the Watcher's Nest is the only move left. Perhaps there are some vigils left that could help us. I won't be joining you. My old injuries are acting up. I will only slow you down. I can see your APC from here. I'll head there and wait for you.
I didn't say I'm giving you a ride. Alright. Okay, so... somewhere nearby was that big stone door. We already have Agatha's key, and now we've got the other one. That's Agatha. delete that picture off of my notes. Vigil members, we must open Pentos's coffin today. No more delays. It's directly beneath this floor. Go through the hole in the wall. The coffin mechanism appears to be locked by this riddle. Through his name, his title, the symbol of his order, and the date of inception of his order shall the path be revealed. We solve it and we proceed to our next phase. Let's finish this. Okay, hang on. The Watcher's Nest, the Vigil, founded 1513. Okay, so 1513 was when it was founded. Okay, so hang on. So it's name, title, symbol, date of inception, which is 1513. And then shall the path be revealed.
Scattered around this hallowed ground speak of Pentosalgia, the first of the Watchers. It was Pentos who recognized that the calamity would always remain a threat. From the ashes of the derelict Full Guard, he forged a new order to carry on our sacred charge. His foresight and tenacity are the reason the Vigil still exists today. There must be a reason he chose to conceal the existence of the failsafe and the keystone. Truly extraordinary that we should stumble upon his tomb after all these years. I pray it contains the answers we seek.
Okay, so his name was Pentos Algea? Hold on, was that it? Algea. Algae? His title? First of the Watchers? I don't know if that's his title or not. Okay.
The revelation that we may have a traitor in our ranks weighs heavily on me. Our vows are sacrosanct. How could one betray the Order at a moment such as this? I harbor a growing suspicion, an insidious notion that is slowly taking root. Harrowing, if accurate. It chills me to the bone. I cannot inform the others until I have arrived at certainty without doubt. The risk of exposure is too great. What would she possibly have to gain? I pray that I am mistaken. The consequences would be disastrous. Likely the end of the Vigil as we know it.
Okay. Copying this down. Order of the Eye, Full Guard, Vigil, 1512, 1513. Rosa. Wait, don't I have the thing for this? Oh no, I thought I had a circular item that looked like a flower. Dio. It was me, Dio! Ecstasy suppressor weak. Oh, suppressing it. So many things to interact with in here. What the heck?
The Umal Caves expeditions yielded two significant revelations. Confirmation that the calamity is real, and the existence of a plan to stop it, the so-called failsafe. We know nothing of this failsafe, nor of the artifact we recovered. All of these tomes, and not a shred of information. Whatever machinations the Foal Guard of old had in mind, they were intent on keeping it a secret. I fear it is now lost in the folds of history. It seems to me the artifact may be part of a larger mechanism. Perhaps it is a key of sorts? Does it open another tomb or vault? Are there more such keys? It is clear to me that this artifact, this keystone, is a critical piece of the failsafe enigma. We must continue to pull at this thread until the truth reveals itself.
Watcher's Nest, Vitalis personal notes. November 29th, 1987. The discoveries we came upon within the Umal Caves were nothing short of astounding. How those discoveries led us here is truly fortuitous. Never would I have imagined standing in such a hollowed, storied place. Brother Damien was adamant about bringing this old dusty cave into the modern age. As much as I begrudge these newfangled computers, I will concede that the work ahead of us is monumental. There are several lifetimes worth of scrolls and manuscripts stored here, and a more efficient method of record keeping will be of great value. I am hopeful that we can find more information about this keystone. Now that we are properly settled, we are ready to delve headlong into the mysteries of this place. Gildas has set his sights on translating the many instances of ancient texts we have found throughout. I will be concentrating on the strange flower-shaped grooves inlaid into the walls. There are 8 such grooves in the entrance hall, each accompanied by a symbol displayed prominently on a wooden shield. I believe these 8 are part of a set. Agatha has a keen eye for iconography. I have asked her to assist me in interpreting the possible meanings of these symbols. I've recently turned my attention to the set of 3 flower-shaped grooves in the corridor. Each is overlooked by a large metallic aegis bearing a strikingly well-preserved coat of arms. Of these, I can only recognize our own, that of the Vigil. Gildas assures me that he has seen the others before, and he will attempt to track down their provenance. He will record his findings on the whiteboard, which was Order of the Eye, and then Foal Guard, and then Vigil. It's clear now that the grooves on both sides of the armor rack are meaningless, and we're done wasting time on them. Instead, it's very likely the grooves flanking the old banner are part of the solution. Damien has noted the deciphered dates for each side on the whiteboard. 1512, 1513. Through countless hours of study, Gildas has managed to piece together a rudimentary translation key for the ancient language. Through it, we have now discovered that this place was named the Watcher's Nest, a quite fitting moniker, I must say. More importantly, we have translated the text accompanying the 4 flower-shaped grooves in the alcoves adjoining the main room. The texts are simply a collection of names: Alecto, Algea, Dio, and Rosa. Upon further research within the scrolls, we discovered that these are the names of the last Foal Guard generals, the so-called Wardens of the Eye. What is the significance of their inscriptions here? Every stone uncovered spawns more questions. Yesterday, a rather significant earthquake put our operations on hold. The generators failed and we were thrust into darkness. We are just now getting our infrastructure back online. A section of the wall in the main room has crumbled, revealing a hidden burial chamber. We believe it to be the tomb of Pentos Algea, the founder of the Vigil. Unbelievable that this sealed chamber should be found right under our noses. What good fortune. The chamber is a veritable treasure trove of revelations. Along with the sarcophagus, ornate illustrations adorn the walls. Once the rubble is cleared, we will hoist Gildas down into the chamber that he may begin to translate the ancient text. This may just be the lead we've been hoping for. We've found 4 flower-shaped ceramic tokens inside the tomb. They share a perfect symmetry with the wall grooves whose purpose has evaded us since we first entered this place. Everything is beginning to fall into place. The tokens are clearly made to be inserted into the grooves. There are 4 tokens and 4 distinct sets of grooves. I believe this mystery must be linked to Algea somehow. Perhaps the grooves represent his life and his accomplishments. I feel we are so very close to a solution. Left, the Warden of Rage. Right, the Warden of Loathing. Yeah, the Rage icon is the same as the Rage icon on my axes. Left, the Warden of Ecstasy, and right, the Warden of Vigilance. You know, the other Wardens always gave, like, side glances at the Warden of Ecstasy. Like, really, guy? Grief and Amazement. Terror and Admiration. Pentos Algea ordained the new Warden of Grief, 1501. Wait. Hold on. Pentos' title, I had First of the Watchers. It could be the Warden of Grief. Olympic Rod Grief. Investigation item acquired ×4. Ceramic flower. Okay. Take these back upstairs. Okay. So, first, name was Pentos Algea. Date of inscription. Okay. So, there are 4 things we need. Name, title, symbol, date of inception. Now, it says to the right of the banner is a slot that translates to 1513. This guy was inceptioned in 1513, so I'm going to put 1 here to the right of the banner. Out of curiosity, does it make the same satisfying sound if you put it in the wrong one? It does. Okay, you cannot trust the sound. That means nothing. Okay. Next up. These are the symbols of the Order, which was Order of the Eye, Full Guard, and Vigil from left to right. I don't know. The symbol of his order. What? Okay, I don't know what Pentos was in. Okay. We know he was First of the Watchers. And that's Warden of Grief, First of the Watchers. Like you weren't paying attention. Dude, there's a ton of information in this place, Black. I took notes and I'm looking at my notes on my other screen. Fuck you. Warden of Grief. Grief, I think, was this symbol with the crying eye.